well, I don't recommend going in there. She comes back over here and gets behind Dr. Muhali.
I have a great idea. Let's leave.
Not yet, assholes.
What do you mean? We have the lady.
Let me just take him. She takes Cameron and leaves. There's no incident.
Why did none of you try that earlier?
Didn't think of it.
I've been being thrown
fit through the door.
I mean, you have an excuse, but everybody else doesn't have an excuse. I was being thrown around for 30 You staying there.
Worse things have happened to you, Cameron.
Yeah, what
You've
size
been
are
fine.
these things? How
they're like medium creatures, but they're like really tall. Like they're taller than like 6 feet, you know.
Isaiah.
But they're like medium creatures. They're not large. They can be if you want.
They can be.
So yeah, while that nonsense happens, they are going to look at you guys very angry, like, close this door. And you don't see this, but they assume their positions.
So were you gonna go in and talk to them, make them not be what they're doing?
Do you have the ability to reason with statues?
Well, she said they might understand Elven. She speaks Elven.
It's true.
Maybe she can make them not do the thing.
It's true, I can speak Elven. Because no one else in the party can, so I just made it up.
Hey, I'll go in.
Actually, wait, I don't speak Elven.
I
speak Elven. There we go.
There you go.
Hey,
I
go
speak
in.
all the languages because I'm the
figuring
director
out.
of linguistics at the college.
That makes sense.
College.
Let me go in with you just in case they decide to get rowdy and want to play badminton again.
You're gonna get smacked around again.
I know it's better me than her.
Also, don't worry. If they don't speak Elven, I speak a universal language. Grenade!
Yeah.
Even monkeys understand grenade.
Especially monkeys understand grenade.
All right. So,
All right, well, here I go. She kind of inches in through the doorway. They pull out their spears and approach her, but then she puts up her hands like, no, don't do that. And she starts speaking to them in Elven. They tilt their heads quizzically, but they don't respond to anything she says. Seeing as how their mouths are made of stone and just trapped that way. I'll have her do a diplomacy check. What are her stats? Alright. Let's just say...
She probably dumped charisma like a sensible person.
Yeah, alright.
Not bad.
We'll just say it's that, because it doesn't matter. So after some convincing, you guys don't know what she says, but you get the feeling that it's very heartfelt, and it's all about the quest for knowledge and trying to figure out what's going on. And they decide to let you pass, and they gesture, like, grandly to these books over here and over here. She comes back to you and she says, I told them we were on a quest for knowledge, so they're going to let us look at their stuff.
I can touch things?
That
Yes,
is
you may.
true, technically.
Not a lie.
Well, they're trustworthy. Ambles in immediately. Lulu, do you want me to look for any books? And I can hold them up and you can giraffe your neck in?
That is a brilliant idea.
No.
How dare you?
Well.
Alright, so...
Mac is gonna look at books, everyone.
Alright, so does
shit, I'm
anyone
open her
speak...
goddamn character sheet.
Does anyone speak Elven, Celestial, Draconic, or Castrovellian?
I speak
do.
Castrovellian.
I speak Celestial.
You do? Do you?
I speak Celestial and Abyssal, yes.
Alright, so the people who speak those languages, you can get in here.
Isaiah takes a nap or something.
You squeeze in whatever. It's fine. All the doors are Lulu-sized. You get in, and you're able to find out. So there's some like lore stuff you'll find out. You read a lot about the ancient culture of elves that lived here. You're able to piece this information together through various books that are all barely intact because they're so old.
Books.
But you're able to like kind of keep an eye on things. It looks like someone like made a mess in here. You can probably guess it was the cultists, and these guys weren't very happy about that. But the main thing of note is something you find that was constantly studied by these elves is a constellation of 12 stars that formed a perfect circle in the sky. You've seen bits of this throughout the temple already, and this constellation isn't known to like anyone else. Like, it's not in any other records that you've been like able to find. It's not just like common basic knowledge star like constellations that just everybody kind of knows because space. But so it just sort of further proves that these elves were incredibly advanced. And something about this, this temple of 12 stars, you're able to figure out that this is why the cultists are here, but what that means, you're not entirely sure.
Lulu finishes explaining this. He is curled up on the ground. He has one book pressed against like one giant scythe-like claw, has been turning through it slowly, and finishes his explanation and attempts to swat his reading glasses off of his face.
I like to imagine that, like, I know you said you can get in for ease of access, but I love the visual of him, like, sticking his neck in, and Tappy's found this giant, like, 2nd edition ever dictionary-sized book, and is, like, physically running a few feet to turn pages for Lulu, because she can't read it and has no interest in anything.
And that concludes my lesson. Hey, you over there, wake up! Tries to, like, slams his claw against the wall.
Yeah.
The statues are like us, and they arm themselves.
Man, I don't understand this whole situation of them saying it's 12 stars in the sky and it's a perfect circle. That's not a perfect circle, but that's okay. Let them believe. That's called a dodecagon.
Listen, Cameron, forming constellations is what you make of it. For example, long ago, people looked in the sky and said, "Oh, look, a horse." In fact, it's a collection of like 5 or 6 stars. Frankly, a circle is nice for a change. They're aiming low.
Yeah, I like that. But
I discovered a constellation once, and I wanted to call it Tefeta, but they were like, "That's a cloud."
Astrology is a heartless art form.
And so is astronomy.
I mean, but the thing is they called it a perfect circle. If they called it a circle, I'd let it slide. Because they don't call it the perfect horse. It's a fucking horse.
How dare you insult the legendary space horse?
The one creature I cannot consume.
That's my end game.
I can't believe I just spoiled the final boss of Starfinder.
Yeah, damn, I have to change everything now. But yeah, from what you can find, all jokes aside, it is indeed a perfect circle, a la that episode of SpongeBob where he learns art and makes the perfect circle. Like, it is indeed a perfect circle. So that's, like, weird. You know.
All right, so now what?
It's loot time. So aside from the... if it'll fucking let me copy and paste my goddamn thing. So amongst, like, the very old books, you find, various nice things. You find a spell gem of flight. Spell gems are like scrolls, basically. You find a scroll of remove affliction.
Probably useful.
Don't be silly. You find a spell gem of see invisibility.
Ooh.
We can go over what all these spells actually mean later, but
Can I take the remove affliction one just so I have a full med kit and can throw it at anyone with my super move action?
Yeah.
Also, leaning up against the wall, you find a Staff of Mystic Healing. If you have a Healing Touch class feature, you can use that ability 1 additional time per day while holding the staff. You can use more than 1 Staff of Mystic Healing to gain more uses of Healing Touch. Works once a day.
Oh, I think I have that.
Pretty sure. I don't know who else would have it. I'm pretty sure you have some sort of healing blah blah.
I hope Taffy has it.
Yeah,
this stuff's gonna be too big for you.
Here, Taffy,
it totally is.
Have this broom. I think it's magic.
clean.
You start to clean the kind of dust and cobwebs off the statue. You're not entirely sure about its reaction, but you feel like it appreciates it.
And that's all that matters.
Nice. Well, good deal. That's some good stuff.
Save this spell.
Hope they don't mind us taking that, because we totally told them we were just here for knowledge and we're taking stuff.
We know the importance of cleaning. Hello?
That's... Yeah, all right, I'll buy it.
I mean, if they've got a problem, we can just walk through the door again.
That's true.
That's stealing.
No, we're clear.
Cal is a lot of things, but he isn't a thief.
No,
Except when it comes to other people's lives.
Anita, you said it yourself. We're cleaning. We're just cleaning house. You ever heard that phrase?
Clean house. He readies his fucking pike.
Where the fuck did you grow up?
Isaiah just like puts a hand on the pike, like lowers it down. No, I don't have to do that.
That's the second time I heard clean house. I know what it means.
What? The first time.
Yeah, what?
That's when I met Isaiah.
Yeah, not touching that again. Is there anything else we need here?
Looking through, you don't see much else. I mean, if you look through the books some more, you find that there's various theories that the ancient elves thought about what this Gate of 12 Suns, Temple of 12 Suns, Gate of 12 Suns, meant. But they couldn't find anything conclusive. Some thought it was keeping back some big army of evil. Some thought it was indeed a super weapon. And some thought it could be used to suck all of the energy out of a star. But no one was able to really quite figure it out.
Yeah, this all's pretty over my head.
You should ask if we could go
You also
upstairs.
notice some stairs. Yeah, you also notice some stairs leading upward.
Oh, man, I don't know if Lulu can do that.
The professor, in all of her curiosity, already starts to go up. It doesn't look like the statue's fine.
Okay.
Can we, like, go outside and climb up that way? Maybe we could find a window.
I don't want to
The
leave
last
Lulu
time we
behind.
split up, it worked great.
Fly up to the window. That's a perfect use of the spell gem.
Good idea.
Taffy doesn't understand quite what you said, sits on her broom like a witch and does nothing.
Yip, yip.
Yep. All right, so
here we go.
Go,
Whoever
Taffy, go, Taffy,
It's
go, Taffy,
working.
go, Taffy, go!
I guess there they go.
You just lift the broom up with your electromagnetism
Yup.
and fly her around. That's
Yeah, just scoot her outside.
wee, she says, ignoring the gore.
I'm gonna stream this because this is adorable.
Hi,
Okay.
Totinos.
Are you ready for the big boost?
Oh, heck yeah. Let's see how good my acrobatics will be. Oh, okay.
Lulu turns on his rocket boosters, like lightly nudges the back of the broom, and they just rocket up and over.
Ah.
I hope that
All
doesn't
right,
end in disaster.
so we'll resolve what goes on upstairs first, because that's what I want to do.
Well, that's where they're going.
That's where we're going.
Hypothetically.
All right, so I guess everyone but Taffeta and Lulu and Cameron go upstairs. You climb up a whole goddamn bunch of stairs, like 100 feet worth of stairs. Some of you have a harder time than others, but the professor is able to keep going with her excitement. You reach the tippity top, and I will just reveal where
Stairs
it
are
was.
hard.
Anir will pick up Macadamia and just run up the stairs.
You should try being a robot sometime. Makes it easier.
You all end up down
Well,
here.
Mr. Fancy Pants, with your 2 legs that work on stairs good.
You end up in this very small observatory. You're very high up above the temple now. You can see a large blue dot and a very tiny pink dot skittering about below.
Isaiah feels at home here.
I'm tall again.
In this room, you find lots of instruments for studying the stars, and they are all mostly corroded and rusted away. It has been an absurdly long time since anyone used these. But in the center of the room, you find... The only thing you really find of note is a crystal levitating in the middle of the air.
Oh, that it? Just a floating crystal?
Alright.
It's a save point.
How droll.
Give me...
Can I science it?
The staff is pretty good. If you want to try to figure this thing out, you can give me like a mysticism check or like an engineering check.
Do I have mysticism?
Which one is
I
better?
have
I have both! But which one engineering is better? Boop. Please boop for me. No.
Alright. So somehow you all kind of theorize like what this crystal could be, and then Anir just sort of blurts it out. He says, he probably says, okay, well you can say this however you want, but what it actually is this crystal was used for storing information, but not just any particular information. It was more like psychic feelings and thoughts that's like spanned from across the galaxy. It just absorbed them into this crystal.
Absorb! This was meant for me!
Oh, God.
I'm going back.
You can tell that it's very full by now. But it continued, it's reached its capacity of data storage, but it's been kind of condensing it over time. It doesn't, from what you can tell with your absorb Lejunta powers, you can tell that it doesn't work the way it used to anymore, but now it functions as the following item.
Look, Macadamia, I'm not gonna watch Anir eat a rock.
It's a jawbreaker, thank you.
Have we not already watched him eat a rock?
You suck until it's gone. It's perfect for us to
It was meant for our party. You will not insult it.
It is meant for your
Please
party,
don't
and I
eat
think
it
you'll
again.
like it. This is an MK1 ability crystal.
Oh.
I will copy and
Oh.
paste
That sounds fancy.
what that does. Bum, bum,
Is
bum,
that
bum.
like a stat upgrade item?
It sure is.
Holy
it is
shit.
a +2.
Oh,
A
The crystal
plus
formed a
two?
mystical connection to the
like
memories of
eat it and
heroes
get
a long
that
ago.
permanently, or is it like you hold it? Oh,
I
I
think-
didn't even see you posted it. I'm sorry.
Any character can spend 1 hour communing with the crystal to gain additional ability points. This counts as a personal upgrade of the appropriate model number. It's an MK1, so you get a +2. Once a character has used the crystal, its magic is forever spent.
I don't want to be
So
selfish,
whoever
but
wants it gets a
Amir discovered
+2.
it, and it said absorb. Can he use it?
Taffy doesn't want it.
Yeah, no, Anir, it's all. Well, what are you gonna use it to roid out? Just out of curiosity.
Strength.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right, it will take like an hour. I think it says an hour. It'll take an hour, communing with the crystal and like downtime for that.
Sucking on the
place.
crystal.
Sucking
Yeah.
on the jawbreaker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not watching Anir suck a jawbreaker for an hour.
So hey, guess how much this thing costs on the marketplace. Just throw me a number.
A shit ton.
170,000.
Nope.
300,000.
No, that's way too much.
Way too much.
$300.
A bit more than that.
$302.
It is 1,400 credits for an MK1 ability crystal.
Holy
What?
What?
I'm sorry.
That's
how much?
less than a grenade!
You're joking with me!
No. It is considered a level 3 personal upgrade.
It's
There's lots of things.
upgrade!
Wait,
There's-
is it temporary or not?
No, it's permanent.
What?
You said it was 1,400.
I'll go over what a personal upgrade is. That might shed some light. Personal upgrades are a special class of augmentation that do not follow the normal system limitation rules. Instead, these are broad upgrades that make changes across your entire body, while still allowing for other augmentations, so it's not like a head slot augmentation or whatever. Put more simply, buying a personal upgrade is the easiest way to increase your ability scores. They can be cybernetic, biotech upgrades, mystical crystals, 99 enhancements, etc., etc. Using any of these counts as a personal upgrade. You can have a total of 3 personal upgrades.
Are you telling me I could have bought a Dex mod?
And you still can. Maybe
Yeah,
if you go back to Absalon Station, you can all go buy stat
Yeah,
upgrades.
that's holy shit.
Yeah.
That's what
No,
I'm
we're all going to do that now, obviously.
So hang on, Majin. If you want this crystal, I think you need to flavor it. You need to figure out a way to flavor this into like a permanent upgrade for an ear. What like a la a Sonic Adventure 2 item you find hidden on a stage that gives you a ring or a boot.
Its flavor is cherry, clearly.
Jello, I don't know what understanding of Jawbreaker you don't fucking understand.
He's gonna fucking eat it!
It's gonna sit in his stomach. That's what it's going to do.
How
Like a
weird!
strange animal.
How weird! Anir's teeth are permanently dyed red. That's definitely because of the Jawbreaker.
I can't believe it's that cheap.
That is so.
Starfinder.
We could all buy one after this adventure.
You know, I guess it makes sense, kind of, if everything has a plus billion to hit you.
Yeah, I
You need all the help
guess.
you can get.
I feel
Need
like
all the
this
help
is
you
the
can
wrong
get,
way
right?
to fix that problem.
As far
Thank
as
you.
where those go, so say if you have like an MK1, which is 1400, and MK2 is 6500. If you have that and you just want to like, so you have your +2 to strength. If you upgrade that, you only pay the difference between the two. So it's only 5,100 credits to upgrade it to that, and then now an MK3 is 75,000, and that's a +6. The MK2 is a +4. So
did they not stack then?
No, you can't have 3 MK1s. You could do like one of each though. You can do an MK1, 2, and 3. Unfortunately, you can't cheese it and have 3 of the same one.
So yeah, you can't buy 3 MK1s because that's cheesing.
No.
That makes sense.
Nope. You can do one of each.
Fucking insane.
Yeah.
I just looked this up too because I realized like this is what you get. I'm like, oh, let me look this up real
less
quick.
expensive than a one-time use Mark III grenade, which does as much as Anir's weapon does now.
Well, now if you put it in Dex, you can hit with it better.
that is true.
Yeah, that's the lesson we're walking away with.
Yeah.
Man, Starfinder, you never cease to amaze me.
This feels like a thing though. Like if near spend an hour, the boss gets an upgrade, and I don't want that to happen. So let's just go up the fucking mountain, and I'll do this after.
I'm not horribly against like even trying for a long rest at this fortifiable location because I'm close to being out of spells actually.
All right. So as you do that, give me perception checks.
Me.
Okay.
What is her perception? Because I'll never remember.
Gotta make a macro.
Never. You can't tell me how to live my life. You're not my mom.
Yeah, I'm not. Sorry.
I'm gonna win.
Said disappointed.
I'm sorry. Going down the stairs, don't care.
Yeah, so Isaiah doesn't care, and he's just pissed. Man, these 3 17s, though. What a fucking
Tell us.
curse. Yeah, that's cursed. All right, so you all notice this. You kind of, as you're looking at, like, you kind of start, like, just looking around. You look out the window. You notice a large group of people coming from this direction, and they're heading in the direction of your favorite blue bug and pink fluff balls.
Isaiah.
So this is
In the air?
Isaiah!
What?
Stuff's happening outside.
we gotta.
You two down there as you're fucking around, give me perception checks to see if you notice anything.
I mean, that's what
I already
Tappy 17
did.
was.
I already did. It was a 17.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you don't see anything. At first, I'll give you like maybe a minute. You do hear some like marching coming down from the mountain.
Aren't we in the air?
Are you in the air? I thought you were I thought you were back down like on the ground.
Yeah, we went down there to fly up to where they are.
Yeah, their goal is to get to the
Oh.
second.
You wasted
Yeah,
your...
no,
to
we
the
are not here.
upstairs.
Oh. I thought you guys went outside. Okay, so in that case, so you're all up here then in this tower.
Yeah, but we're probably like on the roof.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess in that case you're all up here. Sorry.
This
all right.
is nice.
So, yeah, you see people coming back down from the mountain when
How's
she
it
comes. And they don't look too friendly.
Hmm.
I figure this
So
place is
starting
friendly.
looks out the window and kind of peers. And she says, "Oh, they're back."
Any chance we could convince those
Cultists.
statues that the people are here to destroy the knowledge, since they kind of are?
I mean, we can't, but not Dr. Solsani, the other one can.
Hey,
Professor
can I
Mahali
make
could
a
try.
quick suggestion? We still have that shitload of grenades, yeah?
Oh yeah, let's put them in front of the door.
I mean, so here's
Taffy wouldn't suggest that, but Jello
because
would.
like what I'm thinking is they think those, if we set them up in the same spot, they think those grenades are still remote controlled by an ally. They won't expect it to kill them. So
Lulu's just perched on the top of this like a fucking giant pigeon, tapping on his head, sipping tea.
As they walk down, they stop. You see one looking distinctly different from the rest run over to this thing. You don't hear anything, obviously, you're like way too high up. And he looks at the temple, and then he looks up at the top of the tower. Let's see if he sees you.
It would be pretty hard for him not to.
Nah, there's no
What's
way he
his
can
perception?
see Lulu.
No,
The
I guess
giant
I have a
legs is back.
stealth check. Oh wait, no, I don't. All right, well, I'm rolling it.
This will be fun.
Cool.
Let's
His
check
perception
myself.
is...
Yeah, are we all making stealth checks then?
Oh,
I mean, you
we only
guys are
got a
inside, you
I
don't
think only
need
the
to.
outside.
Oh.
Maybe. Oh, nice!
Alright, so
Zero.
because like there's a big giant blue blood flailing in this tower, and it's very obvious to everyone down here.
I am perched serenely out
Just
in the open.
Just
Come here.
loudly telekinesising Taffy around. She's just going, wee!
Oh my god.
Isaiah's already gone down the stairs.
Isaiah, come back!
I don't know if you should go down the stairs. We have a nice defensible location to throw grenades down.
Yeah, also if they come in that room, the statues are gonna fuck them up. They should come
Yeah,
to
we-
us.
let's cheese it.
Isaiah, there are cultists.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're outside.
You see some of them carrying some very heavy equipment. I forgot to mention this earlier. Like these four, kind of up top. These two are here. And they set down their big equipment. They kind of stretch, and they look like they're getting ready for battle. It's hard to see. Give me perception checks if you want to, like, kind of get an idea of what this guy is thinking about doing.
Ooh.
He's very far, though, so it'll be very difficult.
And you got a 22. That's pretty solid.
Not bad. Get out of here, bug. Okay. With the 22, you think you see, like, a fucking cocky-ass smug on his face as he just crosses his arms and looks up at you.
Do you want something?
He
you like-
points a finger at you and then does the thing where he, like, points his thumb at his neck and, like...
Hey, you want me to go down and talk to him?
No.
You're
He's
gonna
trying to
be-
disrupt our perfectly nice vacation. Best to leave him alone.
He's gonna
Because-
die if he comes up here.
Goes back to telekinesising to fed around.
Wee!
Give me another round of perception checks.
Alright.
23.
So many
Cool.
percept.
23, 22.
Damn, y'all. Alright, so I guess, if assuming everyone is looking, Taffeta and Macadamia, you see him pull something out of his pocket. It looks like a detonator. He smiles and presses the button, but nothing
What's on you,
happens.
fucker? We already
He
took
presses it like a few more times, then he kind of throws it down over here in the blood pile and steps on it.
Ah, jackass!
And he starts leading his men and women inside.
Alright. Have fun with the statues.
Oh, guys, can we commit to the worst idea and stay up here in the fuck room?
Why would we go down there?
Because we're cornered!
Well, that's not a good... So are they?
Yeah, you think they could get more than 6 people at a time up the stairs? They gotta funnel in one by one. We'll just fucking kill them if the statues don't.
I mean,
They're
we
fucked.
should... Yeah.
Hey, can I suggest something? Is there a window up here?
Yeah, there is. Because
assuming these are windows.
There's like an opening in the window. You guys, because you're looking down and seeing what he's.
Hey, Anir, how good are you at pushing?
Now, so you don't see him anymore.
Hey, Anir, how good are you at pushing someone?
Really good.
Because the first guy that comes up here, you could probably just throw out the building. That's 100-foot drop. He is gonna die.
Sure.
It is 100 feet up.
That sounds funny. Also, I'll stream it.
You know, it'd be funnier if I jumped off with him and used his body like a pillow.
I don't know about that.
Isaiah, you have to come back up here and get in here.
It'll be funny. I want to push him off. I'm gonna push him off with me. Bring one up here. I hope they beat the statues.
Bring one up here.
God, he's like demanding food. Good lord.
It'll be real funny.
Isaiah, I'm genuinely afraid of Veneer.
Should we prepare any level of defenses?
Yeah, I already did. As soon as one comes up, I'm tackling out the window.
Okay.
Isaiah's gonna stand on the stairs and take pot shots at any idiots who are coming up.
Alright, Taffy, I'm only gonna do one thing, because I have a lot of grenades, but you can only throw so many down a stairwell in a tower before it ends up killing you. So she is gonna take 5 of her grenades and some. I'm gonna guess she's got like a medical pack with some like some sutures and sewing supplies for surgery in there. She's gonna weave a string in between all of the pins so she can throw a group of 5 grenades at once and have them all detonate together.
Hey, Macadamia, can you supercharge that?
Oh my god, you can! That's so dumb.
It is a weapon.
I can't. Well, it is 5 weapons, though. I think you'd only.
Well, as long as one detonates, it'll be 4d6 with whatever your grenades are.
I don't think it's 4d6 on splash weapons. I think it's less.
3d6. I'm pretty sure. It's still stupid good.
2d6 extra on
stupid good. Do you want to do that? I say we do it. All right.
Yeah.
It's only 5.
Do that a couple more times.
Let's see. Ooh, okay. I will make 4 of them frag grenades and 1 of them a sticky bomb grenade.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I like this. This is a good idea.
I sure do hope we don't die up here.
Oh, we totally could.
We totally could. I still think this is the best option. They have to get through the fucking statues.
Guys.
Clearly, the best option is to help the statue.
That's stupid.
Don't worry, guys. If we need to get out of here, you can piggyback on my witch's broom.
Anir?
Uh-huh.
If
Lula
I
makes
die,
eye contact and shakes
I need
his
you
head.
to promise me you won't eat my body.
I promise nothing.
Anir, promise you won't eat Macadamia's body.
I promise you, Isaiah.
That's about it. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Yeah.
I already promised Isaiah I wouldn't eat your body. There's no worries. Also, we're not gonna die. Let's watch them fight the statues.
I can't wait till this guy has some bullshit and cheeses past the statue.
Ha 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 ha.
He pulls out a library card.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, he's laughing.
You guys are too smart.
You cut out, Keen.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So you can't see what's going on because this is below you and you guys are in a room. But you don't hear anything that sounds like combat going on. A few minutes pass by. Do you want to do anything?
I hope they're not setting up grenades to knock down our tower.
I can go look.
Go look.
All right.
I'm genuinely concerned.
Cameron zips and zoops downstairs.
Oh, that is exactly what they're doing.
Oh, they're setting up grenades, baby!
Let's beat them to their own
He just-
game and throw our grenades down, triggering their grenades while they're standing there.
Throw them down right now!
I know this will kill us, but goddamn, it'll be great.
This is gonna be
I'm gonna fucking die.
Isaiah just like leans up on a wall, is like, Lord, let me go on record in saying this isn't my idea.
I'm gonna fucking die. Isaiah!
Yeah, I'm Isaiah.
All right, so just before I do this, what is the architecture of this observatory? Is it like this thing kind of... Is it seriously just like one floor and then a giant fucking tower, or is it more complex than that? Really? All right.
For the sake of how this map looks, we'll just say it's like that.
Okay. I was
this
hoping
is more like a temple of worship, so it's not like...
I was hoping that it would be like, you know, you got the base structure and it kind of pyramids up, so there's like something for Mac and Lulu to cling to at the very least. It's weird.
No, it is just one floor and a giant tower sticking out.
All right, well, these guys have no idea how to build observatories.
Which is why we're gonna blow it up.
Well, they probably haven't done enough yet, so I'm just gonna you charge these?
Yeah.
I'm gonna chuck them down. Let's do this.
All right. How long does it take something to fall 100 feet? I'm gonna see
4 seconds.
Let's see.
They are supercharged.
Let's see. I wonder. I'm gonna give them perception checks to see if they notice, like if anyone decides to look up. So this is.
No one ever looks up. That's dumb.
All right. Shit, you're right. So this is the leader guy. That's pretty good. Yeah. But what about his mooks?
Mac,
they're not so fortunate.
Mac, there's only 2 ways this can go. Either it works, or it's not our problem anymore.
Actually, you know what I could do? Hey, I have little arms. Give me the grenades. I'll just swoop on down there super quick. They didn't do shit last time I was down there.
How are you gonna hold them and trigger them?
I have tiny hands.
I'm gonna say that with that 28, the leader sees something, and his eyes. Well, I assume you're all like looking down at him as this happens.
Have we dropped the grenades?
Yeah. So the grenades are like in mid-fall. I just wanted to see if they'd have a chance to like look up and see them, because they're definitely keeping an eye on you all up there. Some are looking down and like doing stuff with grenades. Some are like looking up, ready to get you. The leader with that 28. Most definitely sees a bagel of grenades falling down that look like they're very supercharged. His eyes get wide, and you hear a hit the deck from below. So I'm going to say the 2 who are right next to it definitely probably don't get out in time. These other ones are going to move. Roll your crazy fuck damage.
All right. I'm gonna say I was aiming like here, right in between these guys, since that's on the stairs. Okay.
It is like a. I mean, it is like a spiral stair, so it kind of just falls like
It is like plus an additional 2d6. Is that it?
Oh yeah, it's 2d6 because it's a grenade. Yeah.
Okay. So we got.
You all correct.
I'm just double checking this.
And just remember all the explosives they set up down here. So
one.
Yeah, whatever they already set up is gonna go off.
Okay. Here's the grenades. Nice!
Oh my god!
I love being Tefeta and Starfinder. And then let's see the sticky bomb grenade. Which I actually don't know exactly what I roll for that, but we'll find out.
Well, I mean, in the meantime, Keen, what are the grenades down here that they've already been setting up?
So they've been using. Oh, what were they? It was the grenades.
They're incendiary grenades, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. They have a mixture of frag grenades and incendiary grenades. I mean, each of them do like their basic, so it's like all 1d8. So I'm gonna say they both had each of them had a grenade down here, so that's 1 grenade, 2 grenade. Well, all right. Their grenades are
beautiful
also,
bitch.
One.
If whatever bullshit they're pulling for the statues not to attack them, I would say all that explosion's definitely pissed off the statues.
Mayhaps.
Hang on.
I want to know the reason why they're not killing these guys after that.
We should ask them.
Yeah, you're not down there. You can't see.
I cannot find it. I imagine it's probably they make a dex saving throw, though.
Yeah, it's a reflex for half.
No,
sure.
it's sticky.
Whatever it
says.
So oh, right.
This is for the sticky grenade. So I don't know. Mega reflex. It's probably like against 13 or 15.
Yeah, sure. So okay. So it's just screen specific. Okay, so the reflex isn't super high, but it's not terrible either. Oh wow. Okay. 14. I'm gonna say, just because I don't know, I'm gonna say one will take full damage, the other one will take half. Because that seems right about
They're
them.
not dodging. This is for the sticky bomb thing, Keen.
Okay, so is it just what, to see if they're stuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the DC then?
I don't know, Keen. I can't find it.
Starfinder!
Shush. The grenade DCs are usually, if it doesn't say in the, okay, let me just look up an angle.
Yeah, exactly.
Grenade. Surprised it's not on the,
Nothing is on the SRD.
Shit, you're right.
They really want you to buy their books.
They do. I mean, of course they do. Let me go up to
You
the
did
corner.
miserable on 66.
Sometimes it depends on,
Oh, yeah.
on like, okay.
Just think of those ones as ones I just ate for the rest of this combat.
Don't get your hopes up.
Which means that a whole fifth of the ones we'll roll are out of the way.
Don't get your hopes up.
Don't
gonna die.
get your hopes up. Oh no, it's grenade.
I bet there's like the one guy in chat who knows exactly how grenades work, and we're totally.
So yeah, so
fucking
it's a
it up.
save against any grenade. There's nothing specifically for like sticky bomb. It doesn't just tell you. It entangles for 2d4 rounds for in a 10-foot radius.
The DC save for grenades is 10 plus half the grenade's item level
That's
plus your
right.
dex modifier.
Plus your dex mod. So there you go. So the it's a sticky bomb grenade 1, so just 1. So 10 plus 1 plus your dex mod.
Okay, I'm gonna guess they just passed then.
Yeah, what's your dex mod?
Not
1.
good. I think it's 1.
All right, so yeah, it's lower than 14. So as the goggledy-gook comes down, there's like an explosion of goop and stuff, and it platters all like around at the bottom of the circus, and they're like, huh.
Hey, so I don't mean to be this guy. These do have 15-foot reach.
Do they?
Yeah, the grenades do.
These
Grenades are bullshit. That's why they do no damage at all.
That is
So
a 10
it does-
radius. I have it right here.
Sticky has 10 foot. Frag has regular 15.
Yeah, so a 10-foot radius. Okay, so it lands. All right,
So
so yeah.
that's, I mean, that's...
So
landing.
these 4 guys. All right. So I'll roll. All right. So in that case, okay. So one of them saves. We'll say the dinosaur on the left saves. I'll do one for each one then. One on the right saves. Bottom left dinosaur does not save. And the bottom right dinosaur saves. So he is entangled for
5 rounds.
5 rounds. Damn. All right. So everyone gets out of the goop, but Larry wasn't really paying attention today. So he is entangled for 5 rounds.
Make sure to give them the damage for the rest of that, too.
That's right. What was the damage? 11? 11.
It'll-
Not good, yeah.
Well, plus
Yeah.
the 2
Well,
fire
they-
grenades, so it's 14.
Yeah, and they saved for half, so... Except that guy who got entangled. He got fucked up real bad.
I actually can't believe someone would save from a 15-foot explosive in this small of a room.
Well, they did.
Oh, well.
They did.
Yep,
Whatever.
grenades.
All the
They
satchels
did.
got hit.
They figured it out. Oh, yeah, they
I don't
did.
know I don't know how they're planning to blow up this building with starfinder grenades.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
what's
based on
their
that
reflex
damage,
save?
probably didn't.
Let me see what the reflex is. I never thought it would come up for these goddamn statues. I mean, they're also just standing there. Alright. I'll just do this as a collective for both of them. 12. Alright, so they take the full, what was it, 14 damage?
14.
14, and they're, what, sticky bombs
And they're
as
sticky
well?
for 5 rounds.
Alright. God damn. Well, I guess they're not going anywhere. Yeah, they're entangled, which I have to remember what that means exactly. Okay. So...
Tappy, how many grenades you got?
I think like 10 more.
This could go on for 10 more times.
Alright, so the ones who definitely aren't sticky, entangled, blobbity-blod, like, back the fuck up. They exit your view. You can still see some of this guy, and you can still see the statues from your way up high spot. But you don't know what else is going on down there.
Oh, I can see this guy?
Sure.
I'm
I can
shooting
see
him.
You can see up to this point. But it's not like all of him, it's just like a part of him, so it'll be harder to hit. It's like partially covered.
I ignore that.
That's right, you do. Alright, you hit him.
Hey!
Hey!
Ooh, real damage.
You shoot him and you hear like a cry come from below. You're not sure exactly if they're dead or not. It's very far away.
I can hope.
You can help.
Okay. Ooh.
And now what?
I might actually have another thing I can do. Let me just make sure.
Alright, well, I noticed the tower is still standing.
Yeah, so about that.
11 damage.
Yeah, the ground shakes a bit below you, but it looks like things are still sturdy for now.
I think it's sturdy for the next 100 years. We did 11 damage.
But it's also crazy old, so.
I don't think we even broke through the hardness level of...
Literally, Anir could spear the wall and do more damage. With a collective technical 6 grenades. Can I actually do this? This is so dumb. Okay. I'm gonna use Hurl Force Disc.
Oh,
Is it within the 100 feet?
They sure are. It's 135 range.
Alright.
What the fuck?
And yeah.
Yeah, no,
So,
things in this system
are you gonna like
way
hit
too
this
good or
guy
shit.
and be like chung, 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 chung? Is that like your plan?
I'm gonna do my best to domino. I'm gonna hit this guy because he's the only one we can hit, and then I'm probably gonna do ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I think it's up to what, 5 people?
It
I don't
says
remember
it's
off
up
the
to
top of my head.
5. That won't happen because it's against EAC, and I'm not very good.
You have to
at
hit all of the
hitting things.
EACs, so
So okay, here, party. What do you think? Should I hit?
for some that'll be easier.
Should I hit this guy once it misses once? It's dead. So should I try and hit like the mooks, or should I go for this?
I'd
guy?
say hit the mooks.
Hit the mooks.
Get the mooks.
All right, sounds good. I'll go for Laser Man. And I really wish it just said what you roll at the top of each of these. It's so annoying that it ranged attack. Thank you so much for once, Starfinder. Okay. And my ranged is 4, so I'll do my best. Run D20 plus 4.
Oh my god.
I'm
Alright.
a witch!
So the hurl disc is a little more than you expected. As far as power, it kind of kicks you back a little bit. You flop over and make a squeak, and everyone loves it. And it kind of ricochets down like the staircase, and blasts into like the wall over here.
I did it!
And it does however much damage it would do, I guess.
Not much.
Probably, yeah, not much. Not enough to bring down this tower. But enough to make a mess.
Less than those grenades.
I'm really glad that Starfinder doesn't want us to do anything cool.
Well, I've gone twice. What do you guys want to do?
Dr. Solstarny, want to ask you something.
Okay.
So, those statues probably got hit and were destroying the library. They definitely have to fight back now, right?
She thinks about it for a second.
In whatever reason would they not fight back?
Maybe they got mind controlled.
They're fucking statues.
They're
Look me in the eyes and tell me you can't dominate a construct.
I don't think you can. They do have construct immunities, so if they work like Pathfinder, then it's probably the same.
Alright, I'm a fake construct, I forgot.
That's right. Yeah, you're not entirely sure whether or not she thinks about it for a second. Well, they are guardians of this temple. Logically, the only thing it could be is if they thought that those people were a part of this temple, or perhaps they have something in their possession that belonged to this temple.
I already have the Jawbreaker.
There are other things in this temple, such as all those books and all those spell gems you all
Also, if we're
gonna
gonna get technical about it, we're the ones destroying the library.
They don't know that.